22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some space here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll work down inside the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Play action. Now it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver. And it's second down. You talk about this Miami defense. They're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I won't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Murray. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Murray sets to throw on 4th. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Here's Murray. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Condors are on the board first here this afternoon. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's A-Chain to begin the drive. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
A-Chain on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But you look at this defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
This is 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Tua. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. 3rd down, here's A-Chain. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Anytime you eclipse 100 yards rushing, you deserve the acclaim that comes with it, and he got it. AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week.
And wasn't up around 200, wasn't a crazy, crazy game, but very good, solidly in that driver's seat to win that award, and he did. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Tua sets up to pass it. He dumps it off to A-Chain. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Running left, it's A-Chain. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon A-Chain, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen.
There he goes, right side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. They'll try and run this one right up the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going for it. Hits Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Throwing on first down is Murray. That's complete to McBride. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Throwing again, Murray. This is Hamler on the crossing route. He's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Murray going to look to run on the draw. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Now Murray. And it's caught. Touchdown. Trey McBride. His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Well, what we've seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense. You can't score on them on defense. So, to me, if you're going to play against them, you have to bring your best game and hope they throw a clunker in that day to give yourself a chance.
First down, they go back to A-Chain. Gets around him. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Turbo 3, kick.
A-Chain here, they stay on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Tua. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
At the 38-yard line.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. A give left side. Here's H.A. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon H.A. with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Murray's throw complete to McBride. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Murray now on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. This pass caught by Hamler. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
First down, Murray. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10. Murray now. He'll get this to Hamler over the middle. Touchdown! K.J. Hamler, as the first half is winding down. And the Condors have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Right back to A-Chain on second down. Fighting through, and he's got space. Now he's loose again. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon A-Chain with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Murray now to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing now is Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. It's H8 on the give. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. There to make the tackle, Samson Abukum.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.A. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon H.A. 32 yards. And the Dolphins have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And this drive will begin with a run from A-Chain. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game, and if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some. There he goes, left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 87 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. It's a room to maneuver. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Murray now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Murray with a 3rd and long. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this is caught. Touchdown. K.J. Hamler. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Condors are an extra point away from tying this ball game here, the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's A-Chain. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now 2nd and 9. A give up the middle to A-Chain. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
32 Stinger. 21G.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Right here.
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Watch it, Oscar. 20, TX.
Tua sets up to pass it. He dumps it off to A-Chain. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Short throw to Smith. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Ready.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TX.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with a football. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 23. 110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. To throw is Murray. His throw incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Murray to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Condors have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Condors 42, Dolphins 28. Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Tua. Connecting with Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They'd prefer to use him on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now Tua. And that is incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Throwing Tua. He's got to complete to Waddle. And they're going to get another 1st down here up at midfield. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it's...
This is caught inside the 15. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel, as understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, they're